Okay, sociology students, here's the help video to describe how to do some of the projects. So again, what we have coming up is we have the PowerPoint part 1, and then we also have the website part 1. Now remember, on Wednesday, I'm going to collect your 2 student choices if you haven't completed those yet for music video analysis. So I've collected quite a few from students already, but you should be able to hand 2 of those in on Wednesday. What I'm talking about today in this video is the website part 1 and PowerPoint part 1. And don't mind the noise in the background. My wife's playing Battlefront 2. So anyways, let's start with talking about PowerPoint part 1. Again, if you click on either of these, you're going to get the rubrics with some instructions. All these can be found in this media project folder also. So right here on the bottom, there's some examples. So this is an example PowerPoint, and this is an example website somebody developed. Again, we're using a different tool. We're using the Schoology page to do the website stuff. So we're probably not going to be able to do it as professionally as this group did within Schoology, but it should be a lot more convenient for us to get at. So if you look at these 2 examples, again, they'll give you some ideas. Now, let's go ahead and let's check out this level 3 PowerPoint example just for pop music, just to get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. So this is the same file that I uploaded here on Schoology that I'm opening now. I just have it saved a local copy, so theoretically it should take less time to open it if I open it here. And what you're going to see in this file is, if it opens, what you're going to see in this file is, okay, there we go. So what you're going to see in this file is a project some people did on punk music. Notice I got a little note here that says example. Overall well done, but some's kind of wordy. So conceptually, this will get you an idea of what you're supposed to have. On this first page, you should have the title of your research topic and then the names of people in your group. So I removed this since it was a past example. Then the first slide, you're going to have a term, a theory, a concept, and then you're going to define it and then explain how it relates to the real world. Notice they have brief definition, a picture. Again, some of this is a little bit wordier than I would like for our purposes. But then after you have one slide where you just describe it definitionally and then explain how it relates to the world, then your second slide explains how that term relates specifically to your topic. So all of you chose movies this year. So if you picked SI theory, you have to explain how that theory relates to your movie if you chose to use SI theory. Then you have to pick another theory or idea or concept, define it, explain how it relates to the real world, and then explain how it relates to your concept. So if you keep doing this, you should have 5 done. So what you're going to need, as you can see, is 11 slides total. This is a completed example, so they have all 21 slides in this instance. So again, title slide, your names, the topic you have, then 5 different concepts with 2 slides each. The first of those slides is the theory or term or concept, and then relate it to sociology and relate it to the real world. Second one is the concept related to your show. So that's the PowerPoint in a nutshell. And again, you can see this defined and described in the rubric, which is going to be listed here. This is where you upload it. So the rubric says what you need in essence. Now, the other part is the website part 1. So again, if you click on this, you can figure it out. The website for this year, again, we're doing this on our Schoology group, our fall 2018 Advanced Sociology Schoology group, which you all should be part of. So if you click on resources in this group, there should be a page for each one of your movies that you're analyzing. So this test page is just one I put here to allow me to kind of edit some things and demonstrate some stuff. So what we want to do is find your page and then hit edit. Now, I believe only one of you can be editing this page at a time, so you need to talk to your group members about how it's going. But if you recall earlier, I suggested that you type all your terms up in Word and then paste them here. So you're going to want to open the Word file and then copy it all and then paste it in here. So you got chapter 1 stuff, chapter 2, chapter 3, so on. Now you're going to have to add some links and add some content, which would be videos from YouTube that relate to your thing. I refer to those as widgets. That's another way to consider those. And then also images. So you're going to need to insert some of those that are relevant with the different chapters. So again, to do that, I could just go insert YouTube. And then I need to find a video that kind of relates to my concept. So let's say I'm just going to type in sociology crash course. Hit search. I find some examples. Okay, I'm going to insert this one. Import as embedded. And now that video is going to appear there. So then you should have like definitions typed here. You can add pictures, add videos, and all that stuff. Now when I hit submit, it's going to save what I've typed on this page. I can hit test page back, and now I can see that video embedded there. So ideally what's going to happen is everybody is going to add their information for their project here. And then as people want to study, let's say you're somebody that your project is pitch perfect, but you're also really into the Breakfast Club. If you don't understand a concept, you can go back and look at the Breakfast Club example. If the other group does a good job, you can learn from them a little bit as well. So this again is where you complete that information needed for project level 1. Now, lastly, where you say website part 1, that's what we're discussing, okay? So notice how it says at least 3 images per page. So you only need, for this point in time, you only need 3 images total for your page, okay? Notice how it says Schoology pages. Pages which are needed exist. Only chapters 1 through 7. Links over the in theory page need to be completed for first draft. That I'm going to reword to reference sections because we're doing it all on one page. So where it says Schoology page, you have it set up. I'm going to tweak this to discuss a little bit about how I want it to look and what features I want it to have. The big part I'm looking for in this instance is, are you defining terms and are you relating them well to sociology? Last thing I'll say is you can use the same terms for both the website and for the PowerPoint. And the other piece is that this is all together. So when you upload your information, if you want to be graded separately, I would suggest color coding everything and then putting a little key at the top where, let's say, one person in your group, let's say it's John. John has everything black, and then Sally has everything blue in the file so that I can see from the text who did what. So again, when it says website, we're completing it here on our Schoology page. When it says PowerPoint, you can look at the example here to give you an idea conceptually of what you need to do. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, as always, send me a message. Thank you.